Hello, scrapbookers! This is Megan, and I am back today with another scrapbooking store August Kit Club layout. What a mouthful, right? So I have these 3 photos of Tinian jumping into the pool. I believe this was actually his birthday, and he wanted to go swimming, and so I took him and some of his friends and neighbors and stuff, and we all went swimming, and it was awesome. I loved these photos of him. He loved to jump weirdly into the pool, and so I thought it was so fun. So I printed these off as 4x3s, and they are going to work perfect here on this right hand side of the layout. I apologize that my layout is down a little bit more. I guess I didn't realize that. I hope I kind of fix it. This is me still scrapbooking at Hannah's house, and so I still wasn't quite used to this scrap space. So this photo, I thought it would be kind of fun to pop up or to kind of mat it differently than the other 2. But then I think I decide to mat the other 2 as well. Yes, I do. So I'm going to use some scraps and bits and pieces for the other 2 pieces. And here I'm going to start gluing everything down to the background. I didn't gut the paper. I don't think I did. Which is kind of a bummer because I really do like that diagonal stripe. But I really don't think I got it. Yep, here we go. So I'm just going to glue this down. I have had a couple of questions about what did I do to my arms. And so I just wanted to just say a little bit, I apologize. Usually I try to wear a jacket so that you guys don't have to see my skin, but summertime is usually a pretty hard time for me. My skin gets really sensitive, really itchy, just very not fun. And so I scratch at it and I itch at it, and so I get really bad sores and things, and I have medication and I take medication, but it doesn't always work because it's just I get really hot in my lab coat, and so it kind of makes it worse at work, and then I get better while I'm at home, but then it's like at work I get hot again, and so it makes it worse. So it's kind of like a heat sensitivity thing because I notice it a lot during this, like the change of the seasons. So that's what that is. I apologize because I know it doesn't look very pretty, but it was really hot in Hannah's house when we were scrapbooking. Okay, now I'm going to add this ribbon, and this came in the upgrade kit, which is a really fun addition to the main kit. Usually it has like an embellishment pack, possibly some thickers or, something like that. So you can see I am going to put it all along, all along the border of the white paper. I just thought that would kind of give that little extra pop of color and create a nice little border between the title and the journaling and the photos. So I decided that this side was too blank and I didn't like it. And so I had these other 2 photos from the same trip to the swimming pool. And so I decided just to add them to this layout. So now here I am back. I think this is the next day or later. I think later that night. And I find this little squiggly rickrack type. It's not a ribbon. It's actually just paper. And I decide I'm going to put it across these 2 photos in the middle to kind of break them up. And then I'm going to start embellishing and layering papers. This was a scrap piece of paper from the kit. I had, I think, cut out florals from the back of it. And so I just had these funky scraps. And so I thought, oh, I can, use these to just kind of create more layers behind the photos. So I decide that I am going to pop these two photos up with some foam. And so I went into Hannah's stash and she just had some pieces of foam that were already cut. And so I'm just going to use those. And once I have the back all covered, I glue them down, these two photos. And I'm going to put the rickrack on there. And I really like just that extra little, I don't know, embellishment that it gives the area between those two photos. Okay, so now I think I'm going to start embellishing. And so I go to the embellishments that came in the upgrade kit and I pull out these stickers. I had this one that was cut from the last pocket page that I made. So I'm going to stick that there. And then I'm going to stick the other piece of it. It kind of ripped into two pieces. So I'm just going to stick that up here at the top of that corner. And then on the sticker sheet that came in the main kit, there were some pretty flowers. And so I'm going to put that up there in that cluster. And then there was this swimsuit, and I know that there's no girls here, but actually there is one girl. Never mind, because Tinian's bestie is a girl. And so yeah, so it does apply. But I decided to use that swimsuit because I was like, I'm never going to use it anywhere else. So then I needed a place to do journaling, and so I decided to use this frame from the upgrade kit, and I'm just going to do some easy journaling, just saying that Tinian loves to jump off into the pool. Just very simple. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Alice Bowl is doing a podcast. So you need to go look it up wherever you listen to podcasts. I've listened to her first 3 episodes. I'm not sure if she's posted a new one since I listened to the first 3, but she talks about journaling in one of her episodes. I think it was episode 2, and it made me realize, gosh, I am the worst journaler. And so I think I want to get better at journaling and like sit down and write out meaningful journaling, because yes, I want to get the photos scrapped, but I also want to tell these stories, because when I'm 80 and I look back at these photos, I'm not going to remember the stories. And if I just say we had fun swimming, like, I mean, that's not that's not great journaling, right? I don't know. So I kind of want to get better. If you have any suggestions on where to look for tips on journaling, I would absolutely love for you to leave those tips down in the comments below. Here I am going to bring in some of the twine that was also in the upgrade kit for this month. This piece was giving me just crap. I don't know why. It took me a while to get it to stay down, but I finally got it. And then I'm going to do another little cluster down, I think by the swimsuit area. And I think that's all. I'm just going to do 2 clusters of that. So now I'm going to start bringing in my title, and I decided to jump into Hannah's stash and pull out some of her alphas and her phrases. So she had this word great, and then I'm going to pull out the word pool from, I think it's a pink, I want to say it's a Pink Fresh Studio, or this one. No, I think it was a hip kit, an old hip kit alpha that came in one of her hip kits. And so I am going to pull that out and use that for the word pool. And then I'm going to pull out another phrase piece that's going to be black, and that will go under the words great pool. And on top of that, top photo. So the title just says Great Pool Memories. And I believe I am all done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this layout. Make sure you head on over to the Scrapbooking store website. My link is below, and sign up for this kit club because they're amazing. I love them. And I'm not saying that just because I'm on the design team. I know most of you are like, yeah, whatever. You are, but I'm not. I promise. I really love this kit club. Okay, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys again next time. Bye.